Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Devarsh and in this video we will be discussing about part-time jobs in Montreal. We will be also decoding the most debated topic, is French really needed to work in Montreal? I will be also sharing you some insights, useful tips and resources that can help you get your next job. So make sure that you watch the video until the end, and without wasting any further time, let's get started. Many of the students have been asking me, is French really needed to get a part-time job in Montreal? I would say it's a nice to have if you have some basic skills in French, if you speak a little bit of French. It's of course, nice to have. But even if you don't speak French, even if you don't speak a single word, you can still get a job. So me, when I was a student, I was working part-time along with my friends, and I would say that none of my friends used to speak a single word in French, including me. I got a job in within 10 days of landing here in Montreal. So I would say that, French is not mandatory to get a part-time job, but it's nice to have. Like if you are someone who have at least some basic knowledge of French, then your chances of getting a part-time job is of course more than any other candidates. The most common places that you can start looking for your part-time jobs could be grocery chains like Metro, Loblaws, Walmart and Maxi. You can also look for jobs in warehouses and restaurants as well. In Montreal, there are many neighborhoods where you will find more English speaker than French. For example, Westmount, Outremont, Pointe Claire and West Island. Well, this could be a starting point for you to apply for jobs. If you are someone who do not speak French, you can start with these places, and if you don't get a job here, you can find elsewhere. When it comes to finding part-time jobs, my personal recommendation or suggestion would be to get a job where you would be constantly interacting with the customers. For example, cashiers, it could be receptionist as well. I'm saying this because if you are someone who's learning French and if you are looking ways to practice your French, well, this could be your best opportunity. So make sure that you get this type of job, which could accelerate your learning curve, and also it will help you speak confidently in public. And when it comes to looking for a part-time job, you can always use two approaches. One that is online, the other one could be offline, which is handing over your resumes door to door. If you want to apply for the jobs online, I would recommend Indeed. Indeed is a platform where you will find there are many jobs being posted each and every day. You can start applying to those jobs. But my personal recommendation when it comes to finding for a part-time job would be handing over resumes to the managers. There's one thing you have to be very careful when it comes to handing over your resumes door to door. Make sure that you hand over your resumes only to the managers and not any other members of the staff. Sometimes I have seen that if you are applying for a job and if you are going with your resume, if you are just giving it to some random employee in the store, well, he doesn't really care about your job, right? So I have seen employees throwing resumes into the dustbin, which doesn't even end up on the hands of the manager. So make sure that you hand over your resumes only to the hiring manager and not any other members. You can also use Facebook. It might sound funny, but I have seen people who have found jobs on Facebook as well. So why not try your luck? Also, the most important thing in finding a job, not only part-time job but any job, would be your network. I would say that your net worth is your network. So the more number of connections you have, the more easier it's for you to find a job. If you are someone who's very shy, who's very introvert and who doesn't like speaking with people, then it's something that you need to work on. You have to interact with people, you have to make your connections, because I have seen many of the job positions are filled only on the basis of referrals and references. So the more you interact with people, the more are your chances landing a job. And guys, I have seen people who apply merely 2 or 3 jobs every day and then they expect to get the job. But this is not the case. If you want to get a job, you really have to be consistent. You have to apply to at least 20 to 25 places each and every day. And if you have the mindset that I will apply to 20 jobs each and every day for 1 week and the next week I will just wait for the calls, well, then that's not the right mindset. I would suggest you to be very consistent. I know that applying to many jobs each and every day would be a tiring process. It was even the same thing with me. I used to apply like 30-40 jobs each and every day, and because of that I was able to get my part-time job within 15 days of landing in Montreal. And so it's very important for you to have the right mindset. You cannot just apply for 2 to 3 days and then just relax for 1 week and then start applying the week after. You really have to be consistent. Also, after each and every approach, if you are still not getting any jobs or if you are still not getting any responses, then maybe you should think of developing some skills. For example, if you are looking for a part-time job and if you are someone who doesn't speak a single word of French, maybe you can start learning some basic French, and side by side you can start applying for jobs as well. So I highly recommend you to have an open mindset where you are open to change. You work on your skills every day, and trust me, if you are someone who always steps out of the comfort zone and are always in a position to go above and beyond, I guarantee you that you can find any job. It will be so much easy for you to get a job. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you found my video very helpful, and if this video has helped you to step out of your bed, go out of your comfort zone and reach your maximum potential, please like the video. And if you want to see similar content, please make sure that you subscribe the channel. It helps me a lot in growing my channel. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comment section. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.